these dusty roads ahead, crossing rivers, dreaming of a bed, from a window in the mighty clouds up high. I can touch a stream of gold above, breaking through with hope of light and love, giving peace of mind to those of us who try. Try to make a way. I can hear you say, let the sun shine on the broken. Let the summer come again. Let the heat find all the frozen. Let the force in. And I am above, above. I feel above. Oh.
So good morning everyone, I think it's the 20th of May, Wednesday the 20th of May potentially. I mean, who even knows anymore, let's be honest. But I'm in a really good mood this morning and I'm so happy about it. The sun is shining and that just does silly things to all of us. I think we all just feel loads better. If you hear any drilling in the background, by the way, the builders are obviously here. They are doing the framework for the cladding. A lot of the houses on my road are cladded at the front with like tiles and stuff, so that is being done today, and then also some at the beginnings of plumbing, which is exciting because that's more internal to me, do you know, like, because everything else has been like building the actual frame, whereas now we're like doing stuff inside, which is very exciting. We've got like the kitchen is being made now, and then what else are we waiting on? Windows is a bit tricky because it depends whether or not like the places have opened up that you need and that kind of thing. So I think windows are coming for upstairs, and I think we're waiting for stuff downstairs because we've got like, it's mainly doors and like the bifolds for downstairs, but it's all go, which is really exciting. It's just noisy. I have just been doing some painting with the kids this morning. We did our volcano and it is now drying on the bins outside, just because it's out of the way of the builders, but it's so sunny that it will dry so quickly out there, so I just thought, right, sod it, I'm gonna like nip out, and they moved out of the way so I could put it down, and really chuffed with that actually. It was really good. And I also got some washing out this morning. I set like a timer on our washing machine so it was ready for when we woke up, so that's out drying as well. And it's just the simple things like that make me feel productive, do you know what I mean? And here we go, this is what it sounds like most of the time in our house at the moment. Mark's waking upstairs, and now I have been asked if I will play Animal Crossing with Bill and Daisy. I set up an island because I actually bought the game for myself, but they love it too, so they also live on my island, and we are going to go and do some rummaging together. Stan will probably like watch and like come in. Sometimes we give him a controller that doesn't work just so he feels like it's joining in, but I mean, is that mean? I don't know if that is mean, but he likes it anyway. And then we've just got work to do, a bit more work with Bill, because the volcano is kind of like work that I'm doing independently with him, and obviously the other two as well. Just a bit of learning that is spontaneous and fun and something that he has to do. And yeah, it should be a good day. One thing I'm really excited about actually is that I am going for a socially distanced walk with one of my best friends later on tonight when the kids are in bed. I'm really excited to see my friend Kaylee, and we're just going to go for a walk and a chat, and I think it's going to feel really good because there's only so much talking you can do over the phone after a while, and I just want to see someone different, and I'm really giddy about that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm very high on life and I'm about to have my second coffee. So on that note, I'm going to go and play some Animal Crossing. Bubbles. Yay!
Ready?
1,
where we first met. It is raining, but all I can see is the summer we spent.
Yay, a red one! Do you have a red one? Well done! Wow, what is in there? What is it?
Barbecue.
So we've just been playing all morning, and I've had a lot of work on recently. So I worked most of the weekend and I've been working evenings. Mark's been starting work later, so I can work a bit in the mornings as well. And today's like the first day in what feels like absolutely ages where I have actually been able to just focus on the kids, and I feel relieved to be honest, because I've been really grumpy and stressed out and it's not fair. But we've had some good deliveries as well. Stan, he turned 2 on the 12th of March, and I think it was like the next weekend or the weekend after, we were due to go and see Mark's family, because obviously they live like an hour away from us, so we had it all planned. And then lockdown happened and we never got to see them. We never like met up or anything like that because we didn't know how long it was going to last. So they held on to his birthday present and Daisy's birthday present, and we were hoping like, you know, maybe one day we'll like meet up again, and we weren't sure like whether or not it was going to last like for a couple of weeks or loads of weeks. Like I don't think any of us did. And then they have actually posted it because we still don't know what's going to happen. They were like, oh, we just wanted to play with it, but it's just highlighted like we've done like FaceTime with Mark's mum, but it just highlights even more like that I really miss seeing them, and I miss like the normality. Like we would always go and visit Mark's mum like every month or so, where they would come here, and it just feels weird. But he's really, really happy. And we also had lights delivered for, we got some outdoor lights for part of the extension, and then 2 pendant lights for above the kitchen island, and they have been stashed in the cupboard under the stairs because we can't really get them out and look at them properly anyway, because we've got nowhere to put stuff at the moment. We're really, really running low on space. So it was exciting that they came. And then my friend Jo, I've shared these on Instagram. These were gifted to me because she started up a business, but she sent me a discount code. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's Joe's Cake Company, and there is a code there for 10% off if you would like to see it. It lasts until the end of June, and she basically, I'm just waiting for this to refocus. Focus camera, has it focused? I think it's focused. She's making these huge deep filled cookie cups. I'm just trying to get them out so I can show you, but look at them. They look epic. So I'm so pleased with them, and I'm excited to have one of them later with Mark. But that was a nice delivery as well, so it's been quite fun. Like deliveries and stuff these days, quite exciting. But I've just made the kids lunch, so I will whiz you around and show you what they're having. So what I've been doing at the moment is that we've been having like picnics in here. Like this is our picnic blanket, or what we use as a picnic blanket, because the kitchen gets so noisy that like it's not really a very enjoyable experience. So we eat in the living room instead with the door closed. But this is their little pick plate of today, and they have some cheese and crackers, cucumber, loads of cucumber, because that's really all we've got in. I need to nip to the shops later to top up on some fresh bits. They've got some sour cream and chive dip and hummus to dip those in. Cocktail sausages, which I've halved, and then some leftover chicken satay sticks. The kids are obsessed with these. And then as like the dessert bit, we've got some pear slices, some pink wafers, and these are little yogurt coated fruity bite things like dried fruit, which they love. So that is their lunch for today, and I'm going to shout them in and get them all set up and make myself a coffee, I think. Are you going night-night? Yes. You want to go say goodnight to Dada? Come on then, should we go find Dada? Where is he? You go find him.
Dada!
Where's Dada?
Yeah. I'm going to night-night. Do you have a nice lunch?
Mwah. High five. Yeah. No night. So just put Stan down for a nap and left Mark in charge of the other two, because obviously he gets like a lunch break and stuff, and I'm nipped to the shops. It is boiling. One of the things you never realise when like you're stuck indoors all day, like, because obviously we don't go in the garden when the builders are here, is that you don't quite get the full effect of how hot it is, and I'm a bit, it's one of those days today where like obviously we want the builders to be working away and finishing the extension and stuff, but then it's like you really want to go and play in the garden at the same time. So I'm hoping that later on, if it's still warm, we can at least have like a good play out there from like maybe 3:30, 4 onwards, hopefully. It depends how late they finish though, because these guys are literally, like, sometimes they don't leave until like 4:30, 5, depending on what they've been doing. So we shall see. We were going to go for a walk after Stan's nap, but it is actually very hot and I don't know how enjoyable that will be for the kids, because I think they'll just like get hot and sweaty and moan. So we'll see. I have no idea. In fact, let me turn the car on. It's so sweaty in this car. I'm going to go nip and get some fruit and veg and prawns, that was Mark's request, and some bread and stuff, and then I will come back. And I don't really know what to do with the kids this afternoon. I've got a bit more work to do with Bill, but it's like one of those days where you just want to have like fun, so I'll have to see. But I'm gonna go and get this done quickly so I'm not melting in this car anymore. Definitely need these open. I'm a Windows person. Let me know if you are a Windows person or an aircon person. I prefer the Windows. Just feel like it's fresher and nicer. But anyway, I'm definitely rambling now, so I'm gonna go. Bye. Now it is really warm. I got really lucky as well actually, because queues are getting a lot better where I live. I don't know about you, but I hope that doesn't mean that things are less strict. I hope it just means that like less people are panic buying things. I don't know, but I went to a local bakery to get our bread and I bought some pain au chocolat for the kids because they love them and they just look really nice, so they will do for their breakfast tomorrow with some fruit and yogurt, I think. And then went to good old Mosses. I went to Morrison's. We have like a really cute one where we live. It's quite little, so I don't do like big shops there because I just can't get everything that I want, but they do like really good deals on fruit and stuff, like 2 punnets of strawberries for £3, and they're like good quality fruit, you know what I mean? But one thing that I was really excited about, and I just hope that we can blow it up, is I bought, oh, there's a pump included, a mega ball. Can you see? I've got it the wrong way around, but it's like a giant ball, and I just thought my kids would love this, and I think Mark will love it, to be honest. Stan's absolutely obsessed with football, and I think it would be a little bit of fun for them. So I'm gonna head back now and cool down because I'm hot. So I'm back on my comfy spot on the stairs. What have we been doing since I've been home? We have finished our volcano. It dried so quickly in the sun, so we were able to get like the lava going. And me, Bill and Daisy, like around the rim at the top, we just dripped red, yellow and orange, and then like slammed it down and it dribbled. It looked really effective. It was kind of like, it's one of those things where you spend ages making it, and then the minute we put like vinegar and bicarb and everything in it, probably tomorrow it's just gonna be ruined into like hours that we spent making it, and then it's like, all right, guess we're gonna put that in the bin then. But it'll be fun, and it's like been something that's just mine to do with them, and I don't have to feel under pressure to do it for a certain time, and it's been like a nice little project to do. They all really like crafty stuff, and that's what I like doing as a mum. I like doing crafting with them, and I like reading with them, and I like playing puzzles and games. I'm rubbish at imaginative play, which is silly really, because I've got a really good imagination, sorry, but like I'm really crap at it. I don't know why. I'm just really bad. Like I try really hard, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's natural, whereas Mark is brilliant at that sort of stuff. So we've done that, and I put shopping away and tidied up a little bit. I've got a wash load that's finished in the washing machine, but I can't put that out yet for obvious reasons. You can probably hear the team. I've seen like pipes and all sorts going back and forth today, so I'm really like excited for when they go. Like we all go outside and then I have a good nosy at what they've done. I find it like really enjoyable. And what else have we done? Oh, prep tea as well. I tend to prep tea or do whatever prep I can do for tea when Stan's napping, because the other two have like time doing whatever they want to do. It's like their free time, that's what we call it. But then I cook or like prep and stuff because it's just easier. Like there's no one that's like really needs me in that moment and I can concentrate. And then when he wakes up, like we can all just chill and like have fun and play and whatever, and I'm not like in a minute, because I hate saying that. What was I saying? Bill is just finishing some comprehension now. The other two are chilling. Stan's been playing with his barbecue, which he loves. It's really good. I love the what is it called? Leapfrog stuff. I just think they're brilliant. And I don't see what I'm doing. Where is it? I'm having an iced coffee on my stairs, which is quite. It's that time of day where I get a little bit, you know, like touched out and just a bit like, oh, how long until your dad's finished? Mark is finished in about 15 minutes. And I am just outside with the kids, and I've been looking through what the builders have done today. You can see, oh here we go, like pipe work for plumbing. So this is radiators. So there's one on this side and then one in the utility, and then if I like tilt you up, I don't know if you can see, can you see? It's all through there as well, so like upstairs and downstairs. Sorry, I just had to help stand down off the what is it called? Rocking horse? No, seesaw. But they have also been doing some, like it's almost like a frame for the cladding that goes around that house, so I'll show you that now as well. But it's looking good. So can you see that there, like these panel type things? That's where all of the cladding will go. Like, is it cladding, the tile work type thing? So it'll be similar to that, because that's what everybody has really here. But yeah, it is looking good, but we do have some setbacks, so I'll like turn you around. So one of the issues that we've got is obviously lockdown halted a lot of factory and production type work, which is, you know, it's the right thing to do, because obviously there were a lot of people working in such close quarters. It would not have been safe at all. But obviously now things have been relaxed, those places can start opening again, but there's like a huge backlog, because for some things, like say plaster for example, it can take a few weeks to get that going and go through the process, and they've got to be making plaster constantly to be able to meet the demand and supply for plaster. So we're waiting on plaster at the moment, and we are also waiting on the windows, which is another like tricky point, because the lantern light has already been ordered and that's happening, but the place that they usually use, they've not opened up yet, and they're not sure like when that's going to happen. So it's whether or not we wait, and hopefully that will still be in the right time frames, or we go elsewhere. And it's for like a door where I'm standing here, and then a door over there, and then the bifolds, and then windows upstairs. So it's just one of those. You know what, one thing that it has really taught me is that obviously when you haven't work like this done, you can get really like precious over time scales and normally be like, oh, you know, when's this happening, when's that happening. You expect a lot, but it's actually been a really sort of calm process. Like, we've not expected loads, we've enjoyed it because it's given us something to look forward to, and I don't know, it's taught us a lot, and like I'm really grateful that we've had it done in this way, if you know what I mean, like on a positive spin. Don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah, that's where we're up to at the moment. So we're just waiting and seeing and hoping and praying. I'm gonna go play with my kids now.
Let's say it's a boat that we're all in
That nice.
together.
So I've just got to Kaylee's house, and God, it was weird. This is the furthest I've driven, and I had the windows down, I had music on, really cheesy music on, the wind was blowing in my hair, and I felt free for a small moment. I'm really excited to see her. She's just like nipped to the loo. And then we're going to go for a walk, but it's just, oh God, it feels like I've got a social life. It's a walk with my friend, but I mean, it reminds you of what's important, doesn't it? So I'm off to vent and be a woman and a mother with someone that gets me, and I'm well excited.
It's a bed we all know is on fire. Pharaoh's been out.
Kaylee and I have just tried to take socially distanced selfies, and they were all shit. But it's I just look like the moon or really tweaked, but it's been good. I am sweating though, now I've stood up again. Get my workout on.
How long till